As we had arrived at night time at the hotel in Melange, we did not expect the view that met us the next morning when we stepped outside for breakfast. And this is the view I woke up to this morning. We didn't even know he was here. Although we wanted to leave as early as possible, we could not let the opportunity to film this lovely scenery with a drone pass. Luckily, Johnny had calibrated the drone for the southern hemisphere during the night, and it didn't take long before we were up and flying. The shots we got there were absolutely stunning. The drive to Blantyre was amazing. We passed huge tea plantations and lovely countryside. During the drive, Johnny and I reviewed some of the 360 footage from the first day in the Melange mountain, and we realized we had to change how we filmed the 360 version of the project. We basically need to clear the area of bystanders, crew and equipment, and we needed to get some clean shots for the 360 version. Now we had to do every scene twice, once with a 3-camera setup for the 9:1 projection and one for the 360 version. As always, we had to check in with the central hospital to get their approval to film. We got our permission and we drove to the local health center to meet the health workers there. We were introduced to 2 health workers, Maria and Godfrey, and after a quick chat, we decided to work with Godfrey as his English was just that much better and we needed to be able to communicate without a translator. I was wary of the time and I was really keen to get started. I sat down with Godfrey and talked him through the idea of the film. We walked around the local health center and found some nice location for our first shots. We shot our opening scene of Godfrey collecting the drugs at the local health center, and we managed to include Maria in this scene as well. Again, the interaction took way too long and we needed to explain again how we needed Godfrey to speed up everything he did for the film. Godfrey took this on board really well, and just after 3-4 takes we had the first shot done. Now we just need to repeat it all for the 360 camera while we were hiding behind the walls. Godfrey's mode of transport was bicycle, and we got some really lovely shots of him leaving the health center. We wanted to have a shot of Godfrey biking down the main road of the village from a bird's eye view, so we got the drone out. The idea for the drone shots was to use the center third of the screen and have complementing close-ups on the 2 side screens. In the region of Malawi where we were filming, there was very little planes flying overhead, so when we started up the drone, it caused a lot of interest and excitement. As expected, after a few shots, the crowd became too big and for safety reasons we needed to stop filming. But at least we had the first drone shots in the can. I now wanted to get to the village and meet some of the people infected by lymphatic filariasis. Because the mass drug administration program in Malawi had been a success, there was no new cases of LF occurring. You're also not very likely to meet people with LF, as the disease carries with it strong social stigma and exclusion in Malawi. When looking back at the project in Malawi, I can't believe we were only filming for 3 days. We did so much I can only fit half a day in one episode of Wider. Next week you will see what happens when we finally get to meet the people infected by LF and how we get on with filming Godfrey in the village. Remember to share, like and comment below. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.